Dear students, now we solved a problem on arithmetic mean. So we came to know how to calculate arithmetic mean. And a few things we must know about the calculation of arithmetic mean. That is, we can calculate arithmetic mean for even inclusive type of class interval. So here we solved arithmetic mean for exclusive type of class interval. And we can calculate also for inclusive type of class interval, that is maybe like this, 0 to 9, 10 to 19, 20 to 29, so like that. Okay, but we cannot calculate arithmetic mean for an open-end class, that is that begins with up to or below or less than up to 10, 10 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 above or more than 50. So that is open-end class. For such open-end class, we cannot calculate arithmetic mean. But even we can calculate arithmetic mean for frequency distribution where the width of class is not same. Okay, that is like this, 0 to 10, or marks if you consider 0 to 35. So this is a pass class, and 35 to 50. 0 to 35 failures, 35 to 50 pass class, and 50 to 60 second class, 60 to 85 first class, and 85 to 100 is a first class with distinction. So here width for each class, if you consider, it is not same. So for first class the width is 35, whereas for the second class it is 15. Third class 50 to 60 just 10, and next again 60 to 85, 25 is the width, and last class 80 to 100. So width is 20. For each class totally different width here. So for such kind of data also, where width is unequal, for that data also we can calculate arithmetic mean, and we get accurate value exactly. And let us solve now another problem where inclusive type of class interval we get, and next we solve one more problem on where unequal width we get. Okay, first inclusive type of class interval. So now we have a data here, and there is the inclusive type of class interval. Find arithmetic mean where classes are 0 to 19, 20 to 39, 40 to 59, 60 to 79, 80 to 89, and 90 to 99. So both are there here where width of the class is not same, as well as inclusive type of class interval. So how to calculate here? The same formula, same procedure, nothing changed. Okay, even we need not convert the inclusive type to exclusive type, whereas other averages, median and more. So for median and more, we must convert the inclusive type of class interval to exclusive type of class interval. And if unequal width is given, so in such cases we cannot calculate mode. But for arithmetic mean, even for unequal width and inclusive type of class interval, we can calculate mean. Only for open-end class we cannot calculate arithmetic mean. So here the formula x bar is equal to summation fx divided by n. So where n is the total of frequency and f frequencies, x is the midpoint of the class. So let us find a midpoint here, and remember one thing here, midpoint if you calculate, so for inclusive type of class interval and exclusive type of class interval, we get same midpoint. Here midpoint for inclusive class interval and exclusive class interval, if you convert the inclusive type of class interval into exclusive type of class interval, we get the same midpoint. That is why here not necessary to convert the inclusive type of class interval into exclusive type of class interval. Just we'll see example here. So 0 to 19, 20 to 29. So how do we convert inclusive to exclusive by taking a correction factor. So what is correction factor here? Lower limit of a class minus upper limit of a preceding class divided by 2. So if we take second class 20 as a lower limit of a class minus upper limit of a preceding class, that is 19 divided by 2 is equal to 20 minus 19 is 1. 1 divided by 2 is equal to 0.5. So this is the correction factor. And what we do with the correction factor here? So correction factor, we just deduct it from all the lower limits and we add it to all the upper limits. So if you deduct from first class, 0 minus 0.5 is minus 0.5. 2, we add it to the upper limit. So 19 plus 0.5 is 19.5. So for the next class, 20, lower limit is 20, minus 0.5 is 19.5, 2, upper limit is 39, add 0.5, so it becomes 39.5. Okay, now let us check for the midpoint, whether we get the same midpoint or not. So 0.5 minus 0.5 and 19.5. So add both, divide it by 2. So minus 0.5 plus 19.5 divided by 2. So minus 0.5 is there, so opposite sign deduct each other. So 19.5 minus 0.5 is 19. So 19 divided by 2. 19 divided by 2, we get 9.5. 9.5. And if we get the midpoint for the inclusive class itself, so add both limits. 0 plus 19 is 19. 19 divided by 2, again we get 9.5. And next class, if we consider, so here there is a negative sign here, maybe you are getting wrong answer. No. So to check it, calculate the midpoint for the next class. So 19.5. So 19.5 plus 39.5 divided by 2. So we get 29.5 here. 29.5. So whereas for inclusive class, 20 plus 39. So 20 plus 39 is 59. 59 divided by 2, we get 29.5. So by this we prove that midpoint for both inclusive type and when we convert it to the exclusive type, we get the same midpoint. So therefore we calculate directly arithmetic mean when there is a inclusive type of class interval without converting to the exclusive. So let us calculate arithmetic mean for the given problem here. And as I also said, even if width of the class is not equal, then also we can calculate mean. Okay. Therefore here, first let us find x value. So x 0 to 19, the midpoint is 9.5. Then 20 to 39, the midpoint is 29.5. Then 40 to 59, so midpoint will be 49.5. Next 60 to 79, 69.5. And next 80 to 89, so here width is 10. So midpoint of 80 to 89 is 84.5. Then 90 to 99, again width here 10. We get midpoint as a 94.5. 94.5. So now let us calculate fx column. Frequency into midpoint, that is x here. So first 2 into 9.5, we get 19. Next 8 into 29.5, 236. Next 12 into 49.5, 594, then 15 into 69.5, that is 1042.5, then 10 into 84.5, 845, and last 5 into 94.5, we get 472.5. So the total of FX column is 3209. 3209, and the total for frequency column, F column, is 2 plus 8 10 plus 12 22 plus 15 37 plus 10 47 plus 5 52. So 52 is the N. So let us write them, where N is equal to 52 and summation Fx is equal to 3209. 3209. So X bar is equal to 3209 divided by 52. So X bar is equal to 3209 divided by 52. We get 61.7115, approximately is equal to 61.71. So remember here, while calculating we may get decimal numbers. So while rounding off, first you write a minimum 3 to 4 digits, then round it off to 2 digits, minimum 2 digits you must show. So don't convert it to 62 here. So 61.71, don't write as a 62. So after decimal point, take 3 to 4 digits, then minimum 2 digits after decimal point you must show here. So what we calculated here, we first found the X, that is midpoint of each classes. So here each class width is also differs. First 4 class 20, then last 2 class 10 is the width. So as per them, the midpoints here for inclusive classes with different width. So then Fx column, summation Fx divided by N, we got a mean for the given data is 61.71.